7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let Dollar pull up. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like 4.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye set to get this one going. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit hard.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Green 19, Jesse, set. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Going for it all. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Extra point try, 4th cup. He's got it. And the Dolphins will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, go!
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, I think to say this series has been a disaster is putting it mild. 2 plays in, all they've done is go in the wrong direction. They need something big here. They need someone to create a little bit of a spark and prevent them from going 3 and out on their opening possession.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Finding room at midfield. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down.
No!
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Washington.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Unlock Lions!
Right back to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's swung out to Krosky-Merritt to the pylon. He's in. Jacory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Washington. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come up with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Here we go. 319 just cut.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Come on.
Start the drive with Krosky-Merritt. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Go! 19, 10 for 11, 10 for 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Fields. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's good.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Miami. Down the try here for the point after. It's up and through. The Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
And a Washington first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
They'll go play action here with Daniels.
First down.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move change. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 45. From the 34-yard line. Here's second down. And
Brings up second and
now Daniels. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. Daniels now on first down. That is underneath, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
brings up second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
So after one, 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now, Daniel. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Ready?
8 yards to go.
Let's go. 19, truck, go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A tight end in motion now. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Nice job by them getting them back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up up 2nd and 3.
No muss, no muss. Here we go. Green 19, right to that.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Easy.
To throw is Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
37.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
EQ.
Throwing is Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Cup 19, Viking 18.
Here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Chase Young getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
There we go, Scott. Now, Panther 60.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Hey, Ken, 331.
On the ground, it's the tight end. He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the 1st down.
The 30-yard line.
Brings up
3rd down.
Extend.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now, Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, Husky Merritt. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw with Daniel. Quickly to the outside and complete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. Fields now to throw on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. West right zip. All right, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
That one is good. The Dolphins have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first down, Daniels.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That'll be taken in by Husky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. First down, Washington. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop at just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's first and 10.
Come on, set!
To throw is Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
Ready?
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Working across the field, there's McLaurin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Second down, they need 7. Daniels gonna throw again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
And they're on the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
On first down, Krosky Merritt has it. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Krosky Merritt to run again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Now Daniels. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
on second down. It's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 15.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Nice.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He's up the sideline to the 25. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Fields to throw. Rolling to the left. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. Yeah, kind of a desperation pitch there. It'll wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 319, good cut.
To throw is Fields. Exiting the pocket right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll motion over Samuel.
19 Tiger.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He connects with Mims. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Washington.
19, 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's to Krosky Merritt. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Street. Check. Riggs. Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. And he'll be taken down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty flag on the field, so let's get this one sorted out. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Check 19 Lions. Cougar 19.
Throwing again, Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 strikes. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
44-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Fields to throw for it. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The extra point, up and good. The Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Samuel has it on the slant. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Come on. Mustang Knights, Panther 60.
The motion man here is McClure. Daniels now on first down. And that one incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Track. Warriors, stop. Sandy Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Ooh. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will score! Game on! Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a cold word, yeah. When my coach running hungry, trying to give me some money. Oh, I pack this on. Talking down on this side like we on the go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your head. 5 here, you already know. Already know how it goes.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. quick to Debo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
It's a quick throw over to Samuel. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Washington.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. There's that man again, another catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Daniels going to throw again. To the left side in the hands of Gore. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Now he'll air one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
EQ! Hey, can't.
Now, Fields. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Play is a turnover on downs.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He keeps it himself, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
2nd and 2.
Back to throw is Fields. Going up top. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards. Fields. Flush to his left. He's going to tuck it and go.
1st and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
That's hauled in at the 2. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hook Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A quick throw here to Boyd on the RPO. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16.
He'll get this out wide. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Commanders 42. Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield, down the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
331, 331.
Second down, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation